Oh yeah, so these things piss me off. But even with all these little technical difficulty problems, she's got a baby on her chest. She's running a red light, and I'm looking at her like she's an idiot. And she's got a baby, like a less than 1 year old, strapped to her chest. And yeah, even with all these little technical problems and shit. Oh, by the way, the way I finally figured out how to host a game and get it to work is to hook my modem directly up to my computer and bypass the router altogether. I just unplugged the router, hooked the modem up to the computer, and yep. So that so now now I can play online, and it is and it is fun. I love this scooter. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. If you have the key things to remember are you have to play it with friends. If you don't have friends, don't buy the game. Okay? Like if you want to buy it for the single player, I'd say no. Just wait for Modern Warfare 2 or something else. Hello. But yeah, if you have a few friends, if you have like a few like Steam friends that you play with regularly and you guys don't work at the same time of day or whatnot, then go for it. And it is tons of fun. Tons of loot, changing weapons, special powers are cool. It's so much fun finding a weapon and comparing it to your weapon, seeing which is better. You get a few different weapon slots. At the beginning, you only get 2 weapon slots, which is kind of cool. You only have 2 choices of weapons. You got an inventory, but you can only put 2 in the quick slots, so that's it. But after a while, you unlock more slots, and after a while, your backpack starts to get bigger, so those are the role-playing factors. People comment the fights are a bit repetitive, and they're like, well, you only fight like 3-4 different types of enemies, and that's it. Well, you know, like in real life, if you were to, you know, like, well, like in games like Call of Duty, you're only fighting one type of enemy, humans, you know, and it's still fun. I don't mind repetitive if it's fun. You know what I mean? Like if the fights are good, the fights are interesting, the fights you die sometimes, it gets hectic, and it does. Like there's fights in the game where everyone's like there's 4 of you playing and 3 guys are dead and you got to run over and try to revive them, and while you're reviving one guy, you die too, so now all 4 of you are dead, but then one guy gets a second wind because as you're dying, if you kill someone, you get a second wind and you get back up. So as you're dying, you're like shooting off trying to kill someone, and if you kill someone as you're dying, you re-wake up. So it gets hectic, and the fights and the graphics are really good, and they run amazingly well. A friend of mine's got a computer that's like 3-4 years old, and he's running it on maximum, and he says no problem. And I'm running it on maximum, and the explosions and stuff, smoke, gorgeous, looks really good. I still think it might look better if it was realistic instead of cell shading, but nonetheless, the cell shading looks good. It looks good. Yeah. So, anyways, this video is too long, so I'm just gonna say, if you've got friends and you've got people that can play with you online, and they're off. They have the same kind of free hours as you, then definitely get it. Sucks for me because the only day I have time to sit down and play for a few hours in a row is Saturday. That's it. And I asked 3 of my friends have the game, and I told them to buy it, and we all bought it together in a 4-pack. You can get a 4-pack deal on Steam. It takes like $10-15 off the price of the game. So we bought like a 4-pack off Steam. And then I said to them, well, I can only play Saturdays. Can you guys wait for me? And then every Saturday we'll just play together. And all 3 of them just said no. I'm like, fuck you. So yeah, it sucks to be me. But you can make multiple characters. And they said that the character that we were playing with, like yesterday was Saturday for me, or the day before. And we played for like 5 hours or something. I didn't eat. That's how fun the game is. We started playing, no, I played longer than that. I played from like noon. I played from like noon until like 9 o'clock at night, like 9 hours straight, yeah, something like that. And from like noon.
Taste the car.
So I can test it?
Yeah.
He's letting me know I can take this out for the test ride to compare it. Kawasaki versus. I guess that'll be a video coming up soon. So you can make multiple characters. So the characters that we played with, yesterday, on Saturday, I didn't eat lunch, and then I didn't eat dinner, and I played from 12 till 9, and then at 9 I was like kind of faint and very hungry, and my dogs were like shitting and pissing all over the house, so then I took a break. But anyways, so Borderlands, I think I've made myself clear, and I'm gonna stop the video. Hey guys, I sold the Ninja and I decided to go with Honda as my next vehicle. And here it is, Honda. It's got like a Pikachu type thing on the front, so I thought that would be cool. There we go. And it's got an umbrella, which, you know, you can't go wrong with an umbrella vehicle. This is a quick video to tell you about Borderlands and how to play it. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's a really fun game if you play it the right way. If you play it the wrong way, it's not fun. Okay, so what's the right way? Number one is you need friends. Not necessarily real life friends, as most of us don't have those, but internet friends. And you need to play it with them for it to be fun. You can't play public games because you get a bunch of people at different levels joining your game. You get guys like 10 levels higher than you joining your game, running around killing everything, and you're just standing there going, okay. So you need to play with your real life. Well, you need to play with your friends. Okay, you need a group of people to play, and you need a regular group like that. That's number one. Number two is don't do all the missions. The missions are set levels. Like this mission is going to be for level 5, this mission is going to be for level... They don't change for your level. So if you do all the missions in the game, you end up having a higher level than the main missions. So you're doing the main missions and you're like 3 levels higher than the mission and everything is boring and everything sucks ass, okay? So, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, I want to do all the missions. That's fine. You can do all the missions, but you can do all the missions like second time playthrough, because with the second time you play the game, it gets harder. Second, third time you play the game. But the first time you play the game, it's too easy. So just do like the main missions. And if the main missions are too hard for you, then do a few side missions to level up and then go back and do it again. But just stick with the main missions the first time around. And then when you beat the whole game on the main missions, then you can go back and do some of, and then the second time, the second playthrough is more difficult. And then that's when you do the side missions. Get it? So yeah, so Borderlands is a great game, but you need to follow some specific rules for it to stay fun. And if you got friends and if you stick with just the difficult missions and ignore the easier ones, then it's a lot of fun. Because me and my buddy, just the two of us, we just did one mission that was like a level or two higher than us. And it took us 2 hours and we kept dying and we kept running in and we had to keep picking each other up and stuff, and it was just fun, okay? And that's how Borderlands should be. They should have, the developers should have inserted some like, let's see if I can fit around this truck. They should have inserted like some kind of thing to turn the difficulty level up or something, especially for certain missions. Like they should have had a thing where you could like, if it's too easy, you can just, you know, ramp it up. Because what we were doing, at first I was playing with a group of friends and that was good. But we were doing like every mission. And if you do every mission, it ends up like a bunch of the missions are being like 3-4 levels lower than your level. And it's just, running through them, you're just running around killing everything with like one bullet, and it's just boring. So yeah, I'm repeating myself now. So that's how to do it. And I'll rewrite it in the description for those of you that are really, really slow and haven't noticed me repeating myself 3 times in a row.